Yes, it's amazing. To think that at noon, this was a farmer's market today, and now it's this. It's amazing. Okay, just a few brief things. So I look out, and I'm so glad to see all of you here, and some faces I haven't seen in a long time. If I look over you one more time, I'm going to choke up. So you got to move off to the side a little bit. There you go. Good. Good. All right. We were talking earlier, and I'll try to say this so it's funny, because it was funny to us, and it might be one of those location those jokes, but Drew was the first person who was a friend of mine that met Pam and Abby. And Drew also might have known a few previous girlfriends of mine. And so when I brought Abby and Pam to meet him, he gave me this huge thumbs up, like, yes. And so now he reminded me what happened to the other girl that he gave a thumbs down to, because she was gone immediately. So that's a very powerful thumb when it comes to your best friend. Oh, big time. Yeah, immediately. And which one of my 3 points would be how fast people come to know Luke and to say, oh, right. And as many of you know, within the first week that he joined our family, now near 5 years ago, we were already calling him our future son-in-law. Which he finally said, would you please stop calling me that? About a year later, we still kept doing it, and we did stop, but so we knew right away. We knew way before Abby. You were so young, you had no idea, but we knew right away this guy. And many of you have heard me say that I told Abby that it doesn't have to. I don't know if Luke's ever heard this, but it doesn't have to be Luke that you marry, but it has to be a guy just like him. And that was years ago. Within the last couple of years, it's going to be Luke. It's going to be Luke. But early on, I said if it's not because nobody could ever treat her the way he treats her. And so if early on, if it hadn't been him, at least I said to her, you know the bar has been set, and you know what to expect. And I do remember one time, I forget what it was, but I called her up within a couple of years ago and said, he raised the bar again. And I don't know what it was, but she's like, I know, he did that, can you believe that? Whatever it was, you got even higher, and it was impossible. And then here we are now. It's just so great for all of us. And last night, at rehearsal dinner, something really unique happened. I am not real smart sometimes, and it's true. So at the dinner, and all I keep thinking about is the wedding, you two. And somebody, I think it was Luke's mom, said, hey, tomorrow we all become one big family. I hadn't thought about that. I don't know why. I'm thinking about you guys all the time. You're right here all the time. I really hadn't thought about that, but that was amazing because I know what it's meant in our lives for Pam's family to have joined our family. And so I know how many times that we couldn't have gotten through the things we've gotten through as a family if it wasn't for their support. And many of you who know us can imagine the amounts of support we had to get from them. So Dickinson family, you're warned. We occasionally need a whole lot of support. So
we're in.
Yes. Yeah. And Abby. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's just so neat to be her dad because she's always made me famous. I've told her this all the time, but I would be places and people would say, "You're her dad?" It's like I could sign autographs. She does things that amaze people all the time, and she has been the greatest gift, and to be her dad has been amazing. And I can't wait to watch you two now. We watched you for so long, but it's so different now. You're married now, and it's a whole new thing. And we're just so excited. So I'd want to raise a glass and just toast you.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.